What's going on, guys? Okay, so I'm going to talk about three stocks that I think are going to run. First one I'm going to look at is Velon. I got you guys in this. Hopefully, some of you got in around this area. You had a couple chances to get in today, or not today. Sorry, Friday. I'm so out of it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I called it right around here at like 40.4080 roughly. I tried to move up and pull back, and then it actually made a nice higher low there. So I bought a little bit more on this dip as well. But now it looks like it's really setting up. In after hours, I really like that close. It's a very interesting close here. If we look at the 4 hours, well, it's definitely setting up. Nice PSAR. Really like what I'm seeing with the CCI here. And our DMI on the 4 hour. Definitely very bullish. This one's all over my scans right now. So this will probably be an immediate runner next week. I think Monday, Tuesday, we'll see either some news or just a run up. Yeah, definitely setting up here. So Velon, very high watch. I'm buying low 40s. That's where I'm going to be buying, probably 41 cents and below that. Beautiful setup here. I like what I'm seeing with the DMI. And definitely got loaded on this candle here. There's a big buyer there, so I think it got loaded pretty heavy, and now it's trying to turn bullish for the better for intermediate term trend, I would say. Definitely bottomed out here on the weekly and intraday chart. Okay, so yeah, and then another thing you need to consider with this one is in their last report. Sorry, wrong article here. Can I pull up the original article? Sorry, hold on. Yeah, so they are reviewing strategic alternatives right now. So that's going to be a catalyst coming up, in my opinion. That's something to look forward to on the stock. Is Velon, they're considering different alternative businesses. So they are definitely trying to use their cash in a good way to maximize shareholder value. So this could be a potential catalyst in the future. So I would look out for that. Okay, so number 2 is comms. Comms is setting up really nicely here. Nice bullish PSAR pattern forming. Yeah, I mean this can't really get more bullish in my opinion. Nice higher lows overall. Penny stocks, so this could definitely run because penny stocks have been really hot. I think this one gets hit next. Yeah, beautiful bottom setup as well. It's definitely been getting loaded. There's a big buyer on the tape. The weekly chart is turning very bullish here. If you look at your FSTO and just all the volume we're seeing here at this level on the weekly, something big could be coming on this stock. All right, and then you see your positive DI crossing over the negative DI on the weekly. It's very interesting. So the volume is definitely there. There's a buyer definitely there on the tape. So I would keep this baby on watch. Again, this could be another stock that gets news very soon. All right, and then number 3, I kind of want to give you something cheap. Actually, no. Well, this is pretty cheap, but I wait for a pullback. So MITQ is another one we got in at $1.19. I called that one last week. This one has a stock buyback. I'm sure you already know if you've been watching my videos. This is probably one of my top picks right now. This or Velon. But yeah, MITQ has a share buyback. They're buying back $1 million worth of shares. So they're buying back their own stock. And what happens when you do that? The stock price goes up because you're reducing the supply, right? So the company itself is reducing its own supply. All right, so and buying back. So that is a very positive sign. It also means they have a solid cash position as well because they're willing to spend on just buying back their own stock. So this is probably just going to be a solid uptrend for a while, in my opinion. And then we've also got earnings coming up either this week or next week, and some really good revenue guidance. So definitely do some DD on MITQ. I think this one's still really cheap, actually. I'd be buying pullbacks. And the weekly chart here is just incredible. Again, I got you guys in here $1.20, so don't be complaining if it pulls back. I'm gonna be pulling. I'm gonna be buying more on any pullbacks because my focus remains on the weekly chart. This is setting up for a much bigger move, so I'm eyeing a move to $2, potentially 2.50 or higher. So this is a just absolutely beautiful setup. You've got some really solid revenue guidance. You've got some beautiful higher lows forming here. You've got the stock buyback. So there's a lot going for this company right now, and there's going to be a lot coming out this year for MITQ. So I would definitely be looking out for this stock to make moves over $2 quite easily. Yeah, I think it's going to be a rocket here. So looking forward to this week, guys. So those are 3 picks I gave you: Velon, Comms, and MITQ. So definitely keep those on watch. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take care.